What's up with it, world? We got another special episode of Bigheaded, Unfiltered. I am your player partner, Busy Mac, and the handicap assassin. And you already know my other brothers.
It's Jay with it, y'all. Writer board.
We gonna kick it off with this, man. A 19-year-old student makes his relationship official with a 76-year-old billionaire. So what y'all really think about
Smart
that?
Man.
He said it was love at first sight, man.
Oh, shit.
I bet it was love at first sight, man.
Love at first sight when he finally got to fuck something.
So how y'all feel about that age difference and shit?
Damn, he knows
you think
some.
It's really love at first sight?
He definitely knows some. He's got guap.
I don't know, man. She don't look too good from where I see, but I don't know. He said it's love at first sight.
What's that Nelly song? Must Be the Money.
For sure. He's 19-year-old. She's 76 years old.
Hey,
man, let them be, man. They trying to live it up in life. But we gonna skip gears into Andrew Tate. How y'all feel about everything that's going on with him and all that shit he was talking, and now that he's sitting in jail? You think it played a big part in it backfiring in his face or what?
Yeah, I mean, it's not adding to his collection. I mean, with all the women speaking up about him, about the rape.
At all the recordings, it ain't looking too good.
They got evidence on him, so there's not much he can't do. But How
you feel?
Look, with all the shit he was talking about openly like that, a lot of people don't talk like that. But he was saying what a lot of people won't say.
He was speaking a lot of truth.
He was speaking a lot of truth.
No,
I felt like they had to pump the brakes on him.
And I think society's became so soft, like they're
the Me Too movement and all this.
They're hanging on everybody's word.
You gotta walk on eggshells when you're talking about women.
And they try to call everybody misogynist now. And
right,
we're gonna talk about that.
They'll cancel you in a heartbeat. You know what I mean?
For sure. Cancel
say the
culture.
wrong shit, it's a wrap.
That shit's lightly used. Being misogynistic as a man. That shit's lightly used now. I hate that.
They pump the brakes on him and.
No, they are. And then I see a lot of women being that way towards men. But what do they call that? Exactly, they're being the same way. So I don't get it, man. And they try to beat us, put us under the bush, but at the end of the day, they really do need us. You know what I mean? And they come looking for us for protection and stuff, and it's just all ass backwards. All this cancel culture getting in their head.
Man, I never liked Andrew Tate, man. Just being real. I don't think.
At first you're right. I thought he was an asshole. I thought he was, and I started listening to what he was talking to, and I was like, he has some points there, but
I think. People can't agree with his views, man. This is America, man.
When I listen to him, like BZ was saying, some shit I could understand why he feels that way or thinks that way, and some shit just so outrageous,
No, to me,
it's one thing for a woman to be obedient, but then you want to treat them like shit,
Exactly.
Yeah,
they gotta want to be obedient, not be scared to be obedient. You know what I mean? It looks to me like he got abused or something, beat up when he was little. You know what I mean? Which made him want to get into Muay Thai and fight and all that shit so he could protect himself. And ever since then, he's been strong-arming women and all this shit. All this shit's coming up out the cut, so it don't look right for him, man. Like, something had to go wrong for him in the past, trauma, you know what I mean? For sure.
Well, his father wasn't present, man. I think he said that multiple times. It was there, but he would never be present.
Exactly.
He has daddy issues.
And that happens a lot, see? And it starts with mental health, and if you can't get through that, you're not going to be able to get through anything.
He would always throw his mom to the side,
Probably degrade her and shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I grew up around that same shit too. Like, mom getting beat in front of me, like, that shit was not cool. Like, so it's like it gets embedded in your brain as a youngin', you know what I mean?
Yeah,
definitely. You think that's the way and shit.
Definitely affects
exactly. And that's why we're gonna skip to misogynist in relationships. You know what I mean? Okay. How girls be scared to, or women be scared to leave a nigga because. You know what I mean? He goes hard on her. He's going to beat her or he's going to, verbally abuse her and all that shit. How y'all feel about that in relationships? You think that's cool?
So, the man is controlling?
Yeah.
It's a sad thing. I know I've known a lot of women, man, personally.
Facts.
That have went through that situation. And it's hard because you could tell them, on the outlook of life, you could tell them to their face, but hey, you could just leave. What are you doing? But they feel for their life so hard.
No, I seen it. I ain't gonna lie. Every day.
They feel for their life so hard every day, and they feel like if they leave him, he's gonna track her down, and just kill him or kill the kid.
And it works both ways too. Like,
it's just
women be crazy too. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you just, when you're in a relationship like that, you just got to know when to back off and hit the door, man, because...
For sure, know when to stop.
When two grown people fight, and there's kids involved, well, you got to look at the bigger picture.
Exactly.
You're not fucking yourselves, you're fucking the kids.
You got to be an example.
You're messing their mind up. They got to go to sleep with that. And think about that. For you, it's just another fight with your spouse or whatever.
And like I said, it gets embedded in their brain. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, it definitely has effects. In the long term or whatever. They're gonna feel that type of shit is okay.
People are crazy.
So,
man.
fellas and women, if you're in that kind of relationship, it's best you just pack your shit up and go.
Like you said, you gotta know when to leave.
Right.
Because some women, they like that shit, and then it turns into a toxic relationship, and they just like getting beat, and they like getting verbal abuse. And they think that's the way shit's supposed to be.
But it's like going into the Andrew Tate thing. A woman.
But sometimes they're so. I feel like women they got so much invested, like when they got kids or.
Nah, sometimes
they bought the house together financially. I mean, there's a lot of shit that goes into leaving. But anything is better than living like that, because that's not living,
No, like you said, they get so emotionally invested, like they don't even be
they'll never
checking
on
the kids
away.
or nothing.
Right.
Yeah,
they feel like, let me take this ass beating, but we keeping the family together.
As long as he's here,
Right.
As long as he's with me, like, nah, that shit ain't cool at all, man. And I see that way too much.
Comfortability, man. That's another thing why people don't leave relationships.
Facts.
Let's say a woman
comfortable getting beat up and shit.
Let's say a woman has financial fecal to do whatever they want. The man gives them cash. Just, hey, go to the store or get yourself something nice.
Make up for the ass beating.
But they're over here getting fucking pounced up like Mike Tyson.
Yeah, the only thing that gets my nerves is like just the taking advantage. You know what I mean? She got to make her own decisions. She got to do that. She got to want to do that. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be sitting there slapping her, forcing her. No, you got to want to win. You know what I mean?
And there's some women that do overcome.
That's the good ones, but some of them just can't.
So I don't condone misogyny or none of that shit, but like you said, you got to know your place in life. You got to know when to leave.
You got to love yourself.
And you got to uplift your woman at the end of the day, man.
Right.
And we're going to switch the gears into monogamy, man. You know monogamy?
Absolutely not.
Where you have more than one partner or you know what I mean? You have multiple partners all over under one
like
roof.
Thruples and all that.
Yeah, and they all condone it. They're all with it.
Oh, yeah.
What y'all think about that?
I mean, it could work. It can work, but I think for that to work, though, I don't think you can have a two-way relationship. I think it has to be at the same time.
Yeah, it's got to be all open. You guys got to be all in the same relationship. Facts. Do you think it could work? How about you, Reddy? What you think?
I think that's insane. To be honest, I can't handle one woman.
You don't think that's a luxury, though, sometimes, at the end of the day?
Nah, because you're cheating everybody. You can't love everybody the same. They say they're going to love you the same, but that's a lie. That's just to keep shit everybody together. You can't love everybody the same.
And I think it depends on what type of level you are with those people, too.
And if them women are okay, they ain't right. Boy, you better run.
She has a point, though, folks. I ain't going to lie.
I think it's impossible to love two people at the same time, or three people, or four people. It doesn't matter. You can't love equally. You can't give the same amount of love to one person.
Like he just said. So
you can't give the same amount of love to the next person. You're gonna always love one more than the other, or love one less than that.
Right. That's just
You're gonna have a favorite. You're gonna like maybe if it's not much personal preference.
Like you said, taking sides and all that shit, and then they get mixed up in the Kit Kat pettiness.
Maybe she has her writing game is better than hers.
Fact.
She can do more. She can cook, and she can.
Yeah, that's a hard place to be in. That's a hard place to be in. So you guys say you don't condone it, you wouldn't be able to go down.
That's.
Yeah, I don't know, cause I'm really open like that, so I don't know. I might be able to handle like 2, but I don't know about 3 or nothing.
Not that I don't condone it. I just, do whatever you want, man. You only have one life.
Yeah, facts.
But I'm personally.
Well, they have a side bitch don't live with me. You know what I mean? The side bitch don't live with you.
Personally,
but when you want to cut out the house for a couple of days, you just slide over to her house, or you know what I mean?
And like you said, you got to be a real woman to be comfortable with that. Like, you know what I mean?
Right. A lot of women do. Look, a lot of women, like you were saying, Jay, they're going to be comfortable. Mm-hmm. They don't give a fuck what you do, but you're paying the bills. You're tapping that ass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're fixing the cars. They're fixing the cars, and all they really gonna do, bro, is when you do that shit, they gonna look the other way or not ask no questions.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to know the truth, because they already know it. You know what I mean? They don't want you to tell them.
Facts. They don't want it.
They'll play stupid their whole life.
Absolutely.
They'll play that. He ain't lying. Like they'll sit there in a bad relationship for years just to be the comfortable. Like you said, too comfortable.
Right. Because you get at a certain age, it's not easy to start over. Especially a woman with kids. Come on, that shit is difficult.
So what about if a woman has multiple partners in relationships? Like they think men can only be monogamous. Not women could probably do that.
Women are you think men are good at?
So that's probably even worse. Yeah, like there's a lot of monogamous women out there.
I mean,
a lot.
Whatever floats your boat. Hey man,
whatever floats your boat, like you said. Man.
You got one life, man. You live it how you want.
Live it up, man.
You know.
Just be safe, man. Buckle up.
Raul, if you wanted 10 females with you, man.
No.
All in the same house.
No, sir. That's not for me.
One's making fettuccine and one's making, enchiladas, and then one's screaming at your ear and one's cheating on you. Whatever. You got one life.
But you all gonna shut them up with some money. You pull out some money, they all gonna shut up. Like, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, man. Money makes the world go round.
But in all seriousness, yeah, we don't condone. I don't condone that.
Yeah, so y'all ain't down with all that new age shit?
Man.
Personally, no. But hey, whoever's watching this, if you're into that, man, hey.
Yeah, man, more power to you, man. I hope the best of luck in all that. We gonna keep it rolling. How would y'all think about having open relationships or having a closed relationship? You think you'd be able to handle an open relationship?
No. Nah, man, I like my privacy too much.
No, facts. I don't like to share either. So
I like
I don't be fucking around with no open
I enjoy
I think
I like my shit on private. I don't like
open relationships.
Nobody knowing about me, only me and that person or whoever.
Nah, because it's cool when we get to do it, but when they get to do it, yeah, you be tripping like.
Open relationships, man. I feel like that's just a sad excuse to fucking.
It's just a waste of your time, and it's eventually
same with monogamy and all that shit. That's just another reason to have.
And if you do it, you got, like I said before, you have to do it before the relationship starts. You can't do that halfway. Be like, oh, I want different things now. No, it's not fair. It's not fair to the other person.
For sure, though.
I mean, it's so easy to cheat, man, and keep it under rocks.
Like you said, that's too easy. Like
right.
What's real is keeping that relationship together and lasting all these years. That's a real fucking test right there. So, and I don't see that nowadays. Like too many people having hella kids together, and then like 10 years later, oh, I don't want to be with you no more. And then the kids got to go through that change and all types of shit like that. That shit ain't right, man. First, you need to try counseling and all that, and see if that shit don't work, and then talk about divorce and all that shit. But other than that, man, yeah, open relationships. I don't know. I think it's only cool for like the men, because when the women are doing this, something we start tripping. I don't know why. It's in our nature. Like we could do it, but it's not cool for them to do it. Like, you think that's true?
Either.
Yeah, I mean, look.
I don't think it's good for either side.
Of course, like BZ was saying, it looks bad for a woman to do anything like that.
Facts.
To even think about the shit is, she's a hoe.
Facts.
And the man, man's been cheating since the beginning of time, brother. That's just
in our nature.
That's in our nature, and whoever don't know that, is sleeping under rocks and shit. But that's just the truth.
Hey man,
And now look, Jay. Now when you find the right one or whatever, you just keep her, man. Appreciate your woman. Because there's not too many good ones out there now. They're all right. They're all getting.
Speaking of find the right one, how do you know when you have the right one?
You have full trust in her, man.
Look, BZJ, I'm gonna tell you from experience. You won't see it with your naked eye, but you can feel it. Just like you feel. You don't see love, but you can feel it.
No, for sure.
You can feel love, right?
Yeah,
you can feel love.
It looks fake, man.
And you can see love with actions, but you can't see it as a physical thing or. It doesn't work that way. It's like God. You don't see God, but some people say they feel Him. And
you can feel it. Like you said, that's the Holy Ghost.
Mm-hmm. It's how the other person makes you feel. And look, this is how you know you're in love or this is the right one, You just change your ways, and slowly but surely, you don't even really see it.
Yeah,
the bitches that you used to eye and look at, you don't see them no more. You don't really care for them.
Ones that make you want to change fast.
Right. You don't really see. You used to go around looking at ass. You don't really see it no more.
Nah, because I've been through that. I had a couple that you don't even want to go outside no more and chill.
Yeah, you kind of mature and change your ways slowly but surely.
But sometimes though, do you think that's love or do you think that's lust?
But I think that BZ, I think that's a hype sometimes. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
It's like in the beginning, everything's cool. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
The shit is magic at first. You know what I mean?
Smiles and Hallmark cars.
But then you know they say that
you ain't getting no cars that forgetting days and shit.
Mm-hmm. It's about making it last. It takes two.
I don't think.
But sometimes it could just be less. It could just be, you know, sex, good sex.
And that's most of the time what it is. Like, people base relationships on sex, and it's got to be a mentally thing, not a physical thing. It's got to be both. You know what I mean? It's got you got to check off all the boxes on the board, not just sex and shit. Like,
I don't think true love is real, man. I think I sound depressed and say that, but
no, you sound kind of right. Like, true love probably isn't.
I think
because we're here to reproduce and we're here to, you know what I mean, explore the world. You know what I mean?
Jay, this is what I could tell you. I'm gonna stop you real quick and I'm gonna let you continue. But look, there's different kinds of love. You know what I mean? There's different kind of love.
Yeah.
You know?
No, maybe you don't believe in it though. We all have our
yeah. There's different kind of love.
There's different kinds of love. I think, you know, family. That should be real.
Yo, even in women though, there's some women that you, like he would say, it could be lust, it could be a friendship, and then there's this other one that you know, damn, this woman does something to you that only she can do. You know what I mean?
True love, as in, I'm gonna marry this woman and spend the rest of my life comfortable with her and happy. I don't think that's real.
You don't think that's real?
I don't think that's real because I don't think even talking from perspective for myself, I don't think I could give someone all of myself just to one person for the rest of your life. Maybe, and then if you do find the
but Jay, what if she was giving you everything?
And that's good for her, but I don't think I'm gonna find that.
No, but society nowadays is all ass backwards. Like, back in the days, you would have like one girlfriend from school, and then you'll be with her. You know what I mean? From high school all the way till you guys get older and grow older together. Now it's like it's all out work. Like, you're trying to have as much as you can until you get married, and then it's all done. And you realize you still ain't done, and you get divorced. And you're like, damn, I miss being. And then you gotta go back and forth. I see that shit a lot. Like, what do you guys think about toxic love? You think that's has a lot to do with today's society? That's why a lot of people ain't getting committed and stuff like that.
That's
Jay, go ahead. You want to go?
I feel like that. I feel like being toxic in a toxic relationship and toxic love. I feel like that's on social media. That's bragged about.
Like you said, it's turned into a trend and shit.
It's a trend. Like,
it's getting cute. Like, that's just not cute.
It's not cute at all. Like, fuck that. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, you see it. Social media has plays a big part in today's society.
No, for sure.
And the shit people see on there.
Big influence.
And like you said, it's bragged about.
Like, it's cute.
And it's made a trend and it's made popular, and they think it's okay to be messy, and they think it's okay to be degrading.
They're trying to make it normal almost.
Yeah, trying to normalize it.
Yeah, trying to they think, I seen a video of a woman putting a gun at a dude's head. They're like, hey, don't you ever leave me, yada, yada, yada. I'm just like, what the fuck is this shit?
I seen that a lot too. I seen some girl try to run her man over because she was trying to leave her, break up with her.
And then 2 hours later, oh, it's because I love you so much.
Nah, facts.
Like, no, you don't, bitch.
And that's always her excuse. No, you need to get checked out into the motherfucking
psych ward.
Yeah, facts.
What the fuck is wrong with her?
And we all wind it down, man. It's in-work relationships, man. I've been through a lot of these, and that shit's risky as hell. How y'all feel about that?
Fuck that shit, bruh.
You don't believe in that?
Shit, I've been through it personally, man.
So stay away from that shit.
Stay away.
Right?
Say it again, BG. What is it?
In-work relationships, man.
I mean, it's not recommended, but fuck it, man. If you can have,
always against.
If you can have fun at work, fuck it, have fun, fellas, because you know.
Fuck that shit.
Nah, man. If you can get away with it, stay with it.
That's
man.
what I'm saying.
If you can't, man, don't.
Amen. If you can get away with it, more power to you.
I ain't no getting away with it.
If it's too much, you know what I mean.
Hey, if you're risking it all, man, don't shit what you eat. You know, don't.
But
shit
yeah, I've
what
been
you
through
eat.
a couple like in-work relationships and it was like didn't even feel right. Like they would try to act like they didn't know you, and then it'd be a whole thing. Like absolutely. I don't like that. Like personal. So yeah, experience. That shit does not work for it at all. Like
right, it's a recipe for disaster, man.
Yeah, because feelings get involved, and it's not even about the job no more. It's about feelings. So yeah, man.
Man, fuck worker hoes, bro. That's all I'm gonna say.
So keep that shit out the workplace, man.
Fuck all them hoes.
Stay safe. Wrap it up. Let's get it. I am Busy Mac in the handicap assassin.
Hey, and I'm Jay with it.
Raider boy. Until next time, everybody. It's been
this
a pleasure.
Is Bigheaded, Unfiltered, man. Tune in. Don't get tuned out. The only way is up. Keep push.